Coming at you live from the 203. Welcome to Kicked Out. My name is Will Morgan. Right next to me is Sergey Sakonia, Andrew Biz, Blake Dude Matisic, and shout out to our boys behind the boards, Matthew Butt and Nicholas Bostico. All right, now, boys,
what's going on?
How's it been? How's it going, man?
It's going very well. It's going very well.
Having a good day, can't complain.
Yeah.
You getting your assignments in and all?
Yeah. A little rainy in the morning, but sun came out.
I was actually
weather.
hoping it'd be rainy like most of the day. I had,
This is the first rain that's been in a while, though.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
I drove to class today. That was an experience.
Yeah, I drive to class every day.
I needed to get some stuff done that required me to leave my college dorm and hop in the outside world to get to another building. So I'm glad that the rain stopped.
Yeah. I like it when it's like rainy all day because then I don't feel bad about like sitting in bed listening to music all day. It's like,
That's a vibe.
prime weather for that.
That's definitely.
Do you think it's valid when people skip classes because of the weather? Is it valid or is it
No.
I have never skipped a class and I never will.
So for weather reasons, I think it's more valid. If it's just you're tired, I think that's stupid, even though I do it.
So,
yeah,
some
exactly. So you're a hypocrite. You're a hypocrite.
I am a hypocrite.
I mean, it depends on the weather. Like, if it's like severe thunderstorms and like you could legitimately get in danger,
then they should cancel class.
Obviously, and they don't cancel class, and you want to skip for the benefit, and then I could get behind that one, but. With the rain today, I feel like
I feel like that. Yeah,
we definitely can.
But I mean, everyone on campus was driving today. Like it was pain in the butt to find parking.
The line to West.
The line to Martiri. I was stuck out here for 20 minutes trying to find a spot because you have people who don't pay attention. You had one woman on her phone. I'm sorry, you're in a crowded space, parking lot, and you're on your phone texting. You have no sense of direction.
These people have no survival skills.
Kids, don't text and drive.
Me when I'm on I-95 and I'm just sending reels.
Yeah.
Funny
drinking a smoothie.
Funny story. Last year when I first met Biz, he actually did that. We were driving from.
That was just for the joke.
I know, but like.
I was just going like fast, and I sent a reel to the group.
Yeah, and it's on recording. It's in the group chat.
It's just it's just like having the dog in you.
It's just that one of those experiences you gotta do it once.
Just once.
Just once.
Just for the vibe, man.
You know?
Absolutely.
Next topic will be.
Well, not next.
But our
This
first
is
topic.
of the
Our
day.
first topic of the day will be LinkedIn. Is it valid or is it absolute bullshit?
I'll let you guys start with this one.
I have it. I've connected with people on there, but it hasn't like been anything for me yet. Like it could be valid for me in the future or something, but like it's not like doing anything as of now. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm getting a lot of scam text messages that I feel like they've got my phone number on LinkedIn, and it's all some crap. Like, we have a phone position for 19 to 21-year-olds. Must be 25 to apply.
Wait, hold up.
Excuse me.
Will, how long ago did you get LinkedIn?
Like, probably last spring.
I don't think we're connected on LinkedIn.
No, we definitely aren't.
We aren't? Yo, can we connect right now?
I mean, we're recording right now.
Okay. After the podcast, I'll connect with you. I'll let Sergey you up.
I think it is useful when you're not a college student, or like, for example, since we are sophomores.
Wait, hold on. You said when you're not a college student.
Yes, but I'm saying like
you are a college student, Sergey.
Yes, I know, but I'm saying I feel like LinkedIn is more for people out of college trying to connect in the world.
No, because while you're in college, then you can just build it up from the beginning, add all your experiences, add all the positions you've ever had.
Yes,
so it's good to start it while you're in college.
You don't look up Will?
But I can't find it.
But
do those connections like mean anything?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, like, there it is.
But I think that
yeah, he sent you the request.
Again, I created a LinkedIn account like 2-3 years ago when I was in Mass. It was just so that I could create my resume and stuff, so that for further job positions I would be looking more professional. But I think when was the last time that you've actually had to open LinkedIn and talk to someone or connect with someone for a job position?
I literally have not yet.
Never experienced that yet. But when I graduate college and get into the when I graduate college and pursue my degree, I feel like it definitely could come in handy for sure. LinkedIn, I could definitely see it coming in handy.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's like, all those connections. You got like 200 of them, maybe some people have. It's like your Instagram followers. Do you like know everyone you have on Instagram? Like I follow like Joe Biden. I don't personally know Joe Biden. You know, my close personal friend, Mick Jagger.
On the other hand, I know Donald Trump very well.
fellas. Yeah, no, you guys make up a good point. It's very similar to Instagram, where like, it says like you have like 1,000 followers, but how many of those 1,000 do you know like very well on a good on a decent personal basis? You know?
Of course, you
Like,
have
I
like
think
your
maybe-
close friends on Instagram and stuff like that. But like some of these people, like maybe you've only met them once, you follow them. Like, they're just part of your
Or
followers.
like people you
but,
see
like,
around campus.
You never see them
Just
again.
people-
It's like and also just famous people. Like you follow famous people, you don't know them though.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
I mean,
many-
Like when you're famous, you have millions of followers. I guarantee you that celebrity doesn't know every single one of their 8 million followers. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But that brings up an interesting point of for you, Bish. Who did you meet this summer?
someone that I actually met. So, I've already. So Poland had its presidential elections over the summer. I actually followed the candidate for the elections, and when I was in Poland this August, he had his inauguration, and I actually met him, and I shook his hand, which is a very interesting experience because I actually a famous person that I met, who I originally saw on Instagram, I actually met him. So that I guess that's like one of the rare occurrences that ties it into. Some people you do meet, but others are just completely.
Was that like one of those like VIP things you get to like take a picture with him? Like you purchased that?
No, he had a rally.
Oh, okay. So how did you get to like meet up with him, take a picture?
So I got a picture and I got a handshake because he had his rally, and
He was
obviously
doing like a meet and greet afterwards, like sort of thing.
So Poland's a very trustworthy society. So like we have like a little less security measures in a sense. So basically they pat you down for security. You go into the main crowd, and then after he finished his speech and everything, he just formed a line. No, there was like a circle, and he just walked in the middle of the circle and just kind of like split. So like anyone who was like near the middle would get to meet him. So that's basically how that happened.
That's pretty cool.
And I got up and close with the president, bro. With the president.
Yeah.
It's definitely lower on the totem pole, but over the summer I was at a Mets game and I met Brad Lander, he's the comptroller in New York City, and he ran for mayor. He co-endorsed with Zohar Mamdani. Super chill guy. He talked with my mom for like an hour. I was more like dumbstruck. I'm like, oh my god, that's Brad Lander. But like really cool guy. I really like him. Yeah. So the Mets fan.
Mets.
Let's go Mets.
Where does Mets come in here?
The Mets. The Mets, baby. Gonna get a home run. Love the Mets.
I think-
absolutely
I-
not.
Yeah, they're not in the playoffs though.
No.
Well, you got to remember
Blue
that.
Jays
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
win tonight. Yankees
No, they're
elimination
not. No,
day.
they're not. No, they're not.
No, Yankees
okay.
are winning
I
this.
think-
Guys, calm down.
Taking care of
Guys,
business every day.
I think the Yankees are going to sweep the Blue Jays. Honestly,
Reverse sweep.
Yeah, because the Blue Jays won the
Oh.
first two games.
Yeah, reverse sweep.
How many games in the series?
It's a best of 5. Yankees
Oh.
won last night. Blue Jays won the first 2, so it's a 2-1. Blue Jays are up.
Oh,
Really
Then,
high
yeah.
scoring games we've had. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, that's-
terrible defense from the Yankees specifically.
Can't agree on you with that one.
yeah.
And I don't even like baseball.
It's definitely the sport I follow the most.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, again, I'm a huge hockey kid, so I play
Sergey and I-
I play the sport. Grew up playing it, and that's really the only that in football, but mostly hockey.
And last night, you guys Rangers fans was the first game.
Yeah.
I'm an Islanders fan, so I wish both the Rangers and Penguins both lost.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm devastated as a Rangers fan because what I got the gist was from the season with all the trades was that we were trying to rebuild and become a Stanley Cup contender, but after last night's performance, we had no offensive
Nothing.
opportunities. Shesterkin got lit up like a crazy man.
He played well. The rest of the team didn't.
Yeah.
It comes down to
I
that.
don't-
Third
I don't-
period,
I don't
little to
blame-
no pressure.
I don't blame
Little
him.
to no pressure.
I don't blame him, but I think it sort of correlates to how New York sports does not do well.
No,
Yeah,
never,
'cause
never has.
I'm all for like the original New York teams: Rangers, Yankees, Giants, Knicks.
Yeah.
Mets, Jets, Isles, and Knicks. No one roots for the Nets.
Bro, like, who are they?
I think the Giants and the Jets are having horrible seasons.
Oh
horrible
my God!
seasons.
You think you're having a bad season? You,
Yo,
at
we
least
got-
you have a win.
Yo, we
We're
got-
0-5.
Well, yeah, but
We're gonna go winless. We're gonna go 0-17.
yeah, but the Jets were never a good team. When was the last time they won a Super Bowl?
Joe Namath, man. Joe Namath. He needs to die.
The dude's
so that,
prehistoric. At
So that, the reason Joe Namath needs to die
No
is because he
disrespect
cursed
to
us.
Joe
He
Namath,
guaranteed
bro.
it. He made a deal with the devil, and now like that's the only way for the curse to lift. You hear
Yeah.
about that whatever happened in was it Indiana? He,
The quarterback
he
that got stabbed?
Yeah, Joe Namath.
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
not Joe Namath. Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, Mark
That's
Sanchez.
how cursed we are. Wasn't he fighting
not
like a
a-
69-year-old man? Mark
Yeah.
Sanchez, 39 years old, getting his ass whooped by a 69-year-old, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
speaking of the Giants, a lot of us are Giants fans. They're playing a game tomorrow night, Thursday night at MetLife, against the defending Super Bowl champion Eagles. How we feeling about that?
You guys
one?
are gonna lose.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
we are.
I,
but,
I don't
like-
even hate the Giants. Like I hate the Yankees. I hate the Rangers. I don't hate the Giants. I just feel pity for you guys because
Yeah.
we both suck. We both suck.
Yo,
Yeah.
you, yeah.
Yo, you know, like tickets are like $60 right now.
Yeah, I wonder why.
Wait for Giants Eagles.
Yeah.
It says
Yeah, I wonder
it says
why.
right here they're as low as $118.
Dude, Jets tickets are like 15.
No, Jets are one oh that's because they're
Um,
playing. Oh, they play in London this week.
On
That, I
TickPick,
forgot.
bro, I swear to God, on TickPick the other day, the Giants Eagles was like $60. And by the way, TickPick is really good.
Yo,
Yeah,
yo,
yeah.
SeatGeek's also good, too.
No, TickPick is the best. SeatGeek has screwed me a bunch of
yeah,
times.
yeah.
No, I
TickPick
like
is.
What about
We
Ticketmaster?
should get spot.
What about Ticketmaster?
Screw Ticketmaster, Monopoly. Screw that. We should get sponsored by TickPick.
I think we should.
I love TickPick. I am not. I am not.
TickPick, we're calling
I'm not
your
a
name out.
Consumerist. But if I'm loyal to a brand, it's TickPick.
Yeah,
It's true.
I've gotten really good quality tickets from TickPick.
Well,
Really good seats.
If they're only $15, watch only like one guy be there.
I think
That's a valid.
I think we should
mean-
put that to the test and go to a Jets game and see how.
You just get front row seats for like $5.
Yeah.
We should do that. We
really
should do
should.
that.
We really should.
We should
I
do that.
would-
Spend
I
a
would-
Sunday.
Yeah.
Yo, I got tickets one time for the weekend at MetLife this summer, which, by the way, was good. And, Will, I know you went to Metallica, which that was awesome.
Actually, I didn't go to Metallica MetLife. I actually traveled to Philadelphia for that.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah, which we spent more money on the train than we spent
Yeah.
on the tickets.
Actually, how much were tickets?
The train tickets like all together were like 50
What'd you take?
total.
Metro North, New Jersey Transit, or Amtrak?
So we took LIRR into Penn,
Yeah.
then Jersey Transit into Trenton,
Yeah.
and then SEPTA, which is Philly Transit, into Philly.
But you could.
And we didn't
Oh, yeah.
realize that the subway went from Philly Union Station to Lincoln Field.
Yeah.
So me and my friend Mascarlata, we Ubered all the way there, and then after the show, we didn't know there was a subway.
Yeah.
And we realized we were gonna miss if we did. Uber was craziness, too expensive to get to Union Station. So we realized we're gonna miss our train to Trenton. So we Ubered all the way from Lincoln Field back to Trenton, which was like $100.
Yeah. 'cause
Wait,
it's-
so how much
it's-
were tickets for Metallica?
$78.
Oh, that's not bad.
Okay, yeah.
So we
Wait,
spent
I paid-
more money
Were
on
they
the
like
commuting.
Wait,
Wait.
what were these seats? Were they like
Wait,
nosebleeds?
wait.
Nosebleeds.
Nosebleeds. Okay.
Wait, but now, how do you feel about Jimmy Brown and his upcoming concert on
Jimmy
October
Brown!
20th?
Jim E. Brown, he is the GOAT. He's the GOAT. You know, like
Jimmy
if you
Brown.
the audience listening at home, if you haven't listened to Jimmy Brown, look up "I'm Quitting Prozac to Continue Drinking" by Jim E. Brown.
Amazing song.
He's the best.
He's a 19-year-old alcoholic
Yes.
who's actually like 45 or something.
He was born on September 10th, 2001, a day before the 9/11.
Oh, guys, and just if you're spelling that, that's Jim space E space Brown, not Jimmy.
E-
It's Jim, and E is as middle initial.
Yes, every single song he says that. He declares his name and the title of the song. My name is
My
Jim
name is
E. Brown.
Jim E. Brown, guys.
He's opening for Lebanon Hanover, which is a goth group at a really small venue in New York City. We're planning on taking the train down or driving down. Tickets are pretty cheap. We're gonna
Yeah,
see Jim E. Brown in concert.
Jimmy Brown, bro.
We leave right after Jim E. Brown.
Yeah, screw the rest of it. I just
Yeah.
want to see Jimmy Brown.
It's amazing.
He's the GOAT.
Anything else we are excited to look forward for?
Let's see. We also got Well, I'm not.
Columbus Day's coming up. We're going
fall
home.
break.
Oh yeah,
break.
fall break.
I'm about to say fall
I'm-
break, but I'm trying to think of something more exciting.
Yeah.
But
Fall
break's-
break, yeah.
I love you guys. I'm gonna miss you, but I'm excited to go back to my hometown.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
See my hometown boys. Catch up with the fam. I'm sure you guys can all attest to that. Of
Yeah.
course.
Yeah.
I mean, we were just in Bish's hometown earlier today.
Well, benefit of living like in
Who's we?
Stamford, Connecticut, is that even though I dorm here, I get to go home every weekend.
yeah, which is kind of
not
annoying.
even half an hour
for,
away.
for us trying to plan a night out. You know, this kid's always going home, and you know we have to kind of.
No,
give him
I stay
a-
on Fridays. I go on. Fridays.
Yeah,
And
but
it's
like, if,
Saturdays.
yeah, but like if
yeah,
like,
occasionally on the
yeah,
occasional
but like if when
Saturday.
Nick's on duty
Yeah,
and
like-
you know we decide
Bis-
to go out Friday night.
Bis misses
on
out
Saturday
on
night.
a lot
Yeah,
of good
he
nights.
does.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, just to let me know that you have plans on Saturday, I'll stay the night.
Will you though? Will you
Will you
though?
though?
No, I
Will
will.
you
I will.
Remains to be
I mean,
seen.
you
will.
stayed last week and only because we had the Polish parade on Sunday, which was a wonderful event.
Oh,
a very
yeah,
wonderful
so
event.
Polish parade.
With
I
the
saw
Slavic
I saw
club.
the flicks. You know,
Guys,
you guys look like you had a good
guys.
time.
We had a wonderful time.
Fifth
Absolutely.
Avenue in Manhattan,
Yeah.
Polish parade. That thing started at 12:30.
We
I
got there
think
like
it's
12:45.
it definitely went till probably after 5.
Yeah,
maybe 6
because
o'clock.
when we were done eating our food after a little lunch, the parade was still going on. Like again, they shut down the entire good portion of Fifth Ave.
There's
And
always
like-
something going on in New York City.
Hmm?
There's always something going on.
Well,
in New
yeah,
York
it's
City.
New York City for it's New
But
York
Biz,
City.
that was your first time in the city, right?
that was
Oh yeah, that was business.
that was. Oh wait,
You never went to the city before
Let me-
until.
one lie. Although it's not technically. I was at the Met in like 4th grade.
Right.
But
you know.
that's like
Yeah.
that's just a museum. That's not really the.
Yeah,
city.
you're not
Yeah, yeah.
experiencing
Yeah.
being
So-
hit by a taxi cab trying to cross the street.
So,
Rats, dragon pizza.
So
the
first
homeless
time,
people-
pizza.
Homeless
so-
people.
First time I genuinely was in the city and like actually walked around and experienced the place was last Sunday.
Damn.
So I'm
Yeah.
just
First-
us Connecticut people. We just have no reason to go there.
Yeah.
We're just like up in our own world up
Yeah.
here.
Dude, I'm gonna keep it a stack with you. Connecticut is literally New Jersey, but if you take away all of the good things about New
Yeah,
Jersey,
yeah.
Well, that's because New Jersey is if you
'Cause-
took out all the good things about Long Island.
Yeah, but like, are there any amusement?
Just like traffic galore. It's Jersey, except take away everything, just traffic.
Yeah, yeah, especially
And there's more Red Sox fans.
yeah,
And
But espe-
Patriot fans.
But
Oh,
especially
God.
as a driver,
Bruins fans also annoying.
I'm sorry. Why are people going 20 miles an hour on a 55 on the Merritt, and while I'm going 80, 90?
Well,
so, but, like,
if you take a quick look at the license plate, it's probably from New Jersey.
whoa,
But,
Yeah,
but-
yeah.
the Prius today when I was going 75 was going about 30. It's meanwhile the Merritt for a good chunk is about 55.
Well, then again, we were in rush hour traffic. That's another thing.
No, we were not. Not when we left. Not when we left.
yes, sir.
Well-
that kind of happens when you're in rush hour traffic.
Yeah,
the
I get-
cars
I
typically
hate rush
slow
hour.
No,
down.
I get that, but I'm saying on the way down to go to Stamford today, we were in the fast lane. I'm going about 75, 80, and there's a Prius in front of me who's going about 30-ish miles an hour, and I was like screaming my head off. Bis can
Was there no shoulder lane next to the fast lane?
Well, the problem is, one
Laughing
thing
in the fast
Sergey
lane.
needs to learn. He needs to
Laughing.
commit.
This isn't to criticize
This-
my driving. This
no,
is to
no, but
this
still,
is to
if you're-
criticize other people's
If
driving.
you see someone going slow,
Sergey's
and you
the only
happen
good
to
driver in
overtake
this
them,
world. So Sergey, I guess, is the only good driver in this world. If what you're saying, you're not criticizing your driving, you're criticizing everybody else.
Well, yeah, because I'm sorry. If I'm going 90 miles an hour,
40 over.
blasting my Slavic music, and you're going 20 miles an hour
It's
in
like-
the fast lane in a 55 on the Merritt when there's
illegal, by the way, very illegal.
It's
by the
like
way.
Grandma
yeah,
Helen
yeah.
taking her groceries
I
back
will admit-
home.
I will admit, yes, it is illegal, but I'm sorry, but speeding is fun.
It
is
is.
very
It is.
fun.
It is.
I like driving fast.
Fastest you guys have ever driven?
35 in an Audi Q5.
Well,
In something my parents should know. In one of our cars.
one of them.
One of them.
The one for me was an Audi S4, by the way.
yeah, I have the slowest, fastest speed because I probably drive the biggest car. I drive a Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah, but that thing can push it. That can push about 110.
I went.
We went a 6-cylinder engine, the gas mileage of a V8 with the horsepower.
It was at 1 o'clock in the
1.94.
morning. I'm sorry, Mom.
We had an absolute box. Hyundai. I don't remember what it was. It was in a flood. It was Like we didn't modify it, but we bought it, and it ran way faster than it should
Did
have.
you like crash it?
No, I didn't.
No, sorry, that's
Well,
Matt.
No, Matt crashed it. Oh, yeah.
No, it got hit a bunch of times. But I went in that, and it died over the summer.
I went
But
like
it wasn't fault.
tree.
It wasn't my fault.
I went like in the tree.
Yeah.
Into a tree.
Wait,
When did you
Matt,
crash
Matt
your
is a
car?
very reckless driver.
Wait, Matt. Sorry, not Matt. Nick, how about you? What's the fastest you've driven?
I am a lawful citizen, and I only drive the speed.
But you,
Sure.
Nick, you drive like you're.
What the hell is that?
What does that even mean?
You drive so far back in the seat, you can't even see the road in front of you.
Yeah, because I got a ticket one time on the Palisades Parkway. I have never gotten a ticket from anybody that was not a state trooper. So sorry if I'm.
Yo, I just want to say, every time I've got pulled over, I've never gotten a ticket in my life.
I've never gotten pulled over in my life.
I've gotten pulled over, but I've never gotten a ticket. Yeah, because you guys have that radar
Fastest I
thing.
ever driven,
Yeah, what's the fastest you ever driven?
I was on 287. I was going in my dad's Santa Fe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, speeding tickets, pulled over, and you guys have anything?
I got pulled over 3 times. I never got a ticket. I could tell you all 3 stories. The first time I ever got pulled over, I had no idea I was getting pulled over because I was very, very new to driving. And then apparently the cop gave me an impression that he was behind me for like a good 30 seconds to maybe even a minute. And then my friend, he's next to me. This is actually on St. Patrick's Day. We did nothing St. Patrick's Day related. I just thought it'd be cool to add the fact that this is on a St. Patrick's Day. And he goes, "Hey, dude, I think the cops are pulling you over." I'm like, "Oh, and I pull over immediately. And like the officer could tell, like he kind of felt bad because like I was like stuttering, like, whoa, what happened? And yeah,
3 times.
Would you if you
the second 2 times were for speeding. And the first time I had my floodlights on at 9 o'clock at night, and I didn't realize my headlights were fully on. That was an honest mistake, on my opinion. Like I said, I was a new driver at the time, so.
would you pull over if someone was pulling you over?
Well, like that's
Depends
the
on
law.
how fast I'm going.
If it's a cop, yes, I'm
you know,
pulling
I don't.
over.
If I'm getting in trouble, I don't want to get in more trouble by running away.
Okay.
Well, then all depends.
I can't.
what
I
car
don't.
you're
I
driving
don't.
and
I
how
don't
fast
think
you're
I can
going.
outrun a
'Cause-
police car under any
I could.
circumstances.
Yo, Will, in what scenario are you running?
Robbing the liquor store?
What crime would be severe enough that I'm running?
Murder.
No, I mean like on the street.
Well, if I'm running on the
Pulled
street.
over, in what scenario are you?
Getting out of the car and running.
I think.
Well,
I
I don't
think
know
do
why
you
I'm
wa-
getting
I
pulled
think
over.
if you're drunk.
Yeah.
I've first off, I've never driven drunk and I never will.
Yeah,
But,
fuck
you know,
those people.
I never done that. No, I've never done that.
Yay, drinky driving. No.
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 I've
On
lost
a
family
serious
members
note,
to that.
Speeding, yes.
Yeah.
Speeding, yes.
Speeding, yes, but drunk
Okay, we
driving,
don't run
all
red
have
lights.
gone over the speed limit at least once in our lives.
I was
you
going
have to.
114
You
the
should.
other night.
You can safely
Was the speed limit
you can.
115?
Huh?
Was the speed limit 115?
No, the speed limit was 55. I was going the Merit or 95.
Sergey, have you been pulled over?
I have never been pulled over, and I can assure you that I never will, because you know what?
You have that radar thing, right?
I do not have a,
Or does
No,
Wes have the
no, no.
radar
I have
too?
the radar detector.
I have a
the
radar detector in my Q5. I do not have a radar detector in my box Honda.
Will, have you?
I have been pulled over. There was one time I was driving home from work. This is when I worked at Trinity in Floral Park, which, you know, I worked there all 4 years of high school. Loved working there, loved the people there, loved the customers there. Fantastic place to work. So I was driving home. This was, I think it was my senior year. And there's a red light, and I see a car in front of me race past it. And I think, what the hell? I notice a car is on the side. He doesn't go past it. So then I drive through the light. You know, it was green for me. And then the cop starts moving. I'm like, he's going after that guy clearly. And then I turn and he turns too. So I'm like, okay, I pull over. And the guy goes like, you know, you ran that red light. And I'm like, what? No, I didn't. He did. He's like, no, you ran it. I'm like, I did not run it.
Was it a red on red, or was it a...
No, I went straight through it.
Oh.
But it was green. It was green. So, you know, I tell him, you know, I'm really tired. I had a track meet earlier that day, which I did.
Guys, is Will colorblind?
That's a good one.
But, you know, I told him, you know, I had a track meet earlier today. I just worked a shift. I'm really tired. And he says, all right, just don't do it again, dog. And he drove
Yeah.
away. And I was like, okay, I am not telling my parents this happened.
All right.
You
What about
guys know there's no traffic cameras in New Jersey?
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no red light
how I-
cameras?
So
No.
how I found out about this, right, was I had this friend that had an Audi, basically almost identical to Biss's car.
Right.
And he says to me the one day, he's like, "Yo, are there any cops?" And we were sitting at a traffic light, and I'm like, "Why?" And then he goes, "Are there any cops?" He just keeps asking me. I'm like, "Doesn't look like it." And he goes, "Okay, good." And then he just goes through this light. I'm like, "What the are you doing?" And he goes, "There's no cameras in New Jersey." And I'm like, "How do you know that?" And he's like, "Well, because they took them out in like 2022 or something like that. So apparently there's no traffic lights in Jersey." And I seen him do this. Guy has never gotten like a running red light ticket. It's actually crazy.
Yeah, we have like a metric ton of red light cameras on Long
Yeah.
Island.
Do live in New York though.
Yeah.
Yeah. New York State is crazy with that
Do
stuff.
not like them. I do not like them
That's because
whatsoever.
New York State sucks, bro.
No,
I
it's the
know, I
best.
know.
It's the best.
Why-
I mean,
why-
you
Jersey
don't-
is where it
You're not
at.
even
We-
in the state of New York. Like I am a New Yorker because I live in the state of New York. Like Matt,
Yeah.
Matt knows what's up. You guys are from New Jersey.
Yeah, but I have family that lives in New York.
Still.
And I
Yeah,
drive-
they're better than you because they
I'm
live
from
in New
as
York.
well. I could back Sergey up. I also
Bro,
have family
no,
from
no,
New
no.
York.
I love New York. Don't get me wrong.
But
I
it's
love
just
the
they're
city.
stupid.
I love upstate. I love everything about New York. The problem I have with New York is all of the state troopers are annoying.
You know what else I
Yeah.
hate? I hate that you can't turn on red in New York City. I hate
Yeah.
that.
Well,
Because-
that's because you have
Well,
the
there's like
bias.
so much traffic
In New
in
York
Well,
New
no,
City,
it's not
you
even
can't
that. It's
turn
not
right
even
on
that.
red.
It's not even that. It's
'Cause-
because you have the stupid Uber Eat bikers who don't pay attention, who run the red lights, who run over pedestrians, who constantly moan about getting hit because they run the red lights, and it's like, well, I'm trying to turn here, and you're not. You're on your
And
phone.
this brings you back
Driving
to
in New York City is gotta be like it's like a giant unskippable cutscene.
That's
But-
why you
but-
take LIRR, but the LIRR is goddamn overpriced.
But if you can drive in New York and you can drive in Europe, you can basically drive anywhere in the world.
Yes,
I agree
Yeah.
with that.
I
and
can
this is
attest
why
to
it
that.
brings me back to that Connecticut is the best state, of course.
Not sure about that one.
No, Bess, you're not even gonna get like a little bit of room with this one. No one's on your side.
No.
Now,
Alex not here, so you.
Shout out to the people that drive in the city. What are you doing? Why are you driving in the city?
Yeah.
I
Shout
mean,
out to the-
I did
How
that.
are
on
you
out-
so cool, calm, and collective?
The
Shout-
Belt Parkway. I hate it. I hate the Belt Parkway. I hate it. I hate the Belt Parkway so much. It's awful. It's so awful. I mean, have you guys ever driven on the Belt
Yes,
Parkway?
I have, I
hate
have.
it. I hate
I
it.
hate
Hate
it.
it. Hate it. Hate it.
But a quick shout out to the people who didn't leave us stranded at the top of Bear Mountain the other night.
That is true. Me and wait.
It was you, me,
Oh, it was me, Sergey, and Matt in the
Yeah, Ma was there too.
at Bear
yeah.
Mountain.
And so we hiked up to the top. That was about an hour,
Yeah.
50 minutes or
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Up to the top. It's like over 2 kilometers elevation, which is
Yeah.
nice. So yeah, nice little workout there. But once we reached the top, we didn't realize how late it got. So basically, it was already sunset, so it was dark. So we
Yeah.
were not trying to climb back down the
Yeah,
mountain
yeah.
and get like attacked by like a
Coyotes, hyenas,
Bears.
lions,
What's
and
the-
tigers
what's-
and bears. Oh
yeah.
my!
Yeah.
The lion comes out.
The lions, bro.
The lion.
The lion climbs down in the darkness.
Yeah.
The lion.
So we were just contemplating. Okay, so we just like, do we walk down the mountain like on the main road, or do we just like ask someone for a ride? And luckily there was only 3 of us there, so we found like these
Really nice couple.
yeah, and they just basically we said, hey, can we give us a ride down? They're like, first they were like, kind of Worried? I don't know.
skeptical because again,
Skeptical?
it's three
three dudes.
dudes that randomly. Meanwhile, they explain their story because they're not technically from upstate New York or
They
wherever.
actually live in Manhattan.
I know, but they're not from like the area of Bear Mountain. They're from the
Yeah.
city, and they said that they were renting that car. That
Yeah,
wasn't even their
they
car.
said they had no.
because they say parking in New York is a pain in the ass, and I
It
can agree
sure
with
is.
them. Yeah,
So they were nice enough to give us a ride down.
yeah.
It's very nice.
Mm.
Once we got done, we sped away.
Yeah.
That's how
In
you
my
do it.
box Honda Civic Hybrid Sport Touring.
My Audi
Wait, Wait, what year's your? I forget what year your car is.
Mine is a brand new 2025 with only 4,100, almost like 4,200 miles on it. after
about-
today.
What year is your Audi from,
I
Biz?
have a 2014 B8.5 Audi.
Yo,
I
that's
thought it was a
2014?
2019. I thought it was a 2019.
No, it's
2014.
2014.
Damn, your thing is old as hell.
It's
11
11
nice
years
as hell.
old.
I
No.
can gap
I
all
know.
of your combined.
No, it's Biz has a really nice car.
We should test out the Q5 and the S4.
We should
Oh,
race
I'll
down
I'll do
Park
that.
Avenue.
Yes. We
Make
have
sure
to race on
Wait,
Park
can we have?
Ave.
We'll get pub safety officers so they can like
line up the
so
race.
they'll be the referees.
Yeah.
Just to be the referees, of
and then
course,
we'll have my
right?
buddy
Yeah.
Steve at the end.
And even though I have such
No,
a-
Matt Bell's gonna be the guy.
No.
holding the flag.
My buddy Steve, who works for Fairfield PD, will be at the end.
and just because you have a nice car doesn't mean that you'll get pulled over, because I have never been pulled over in the United States. The only time I've ever been pulled over was in
So you admit to
Poland.
being pulled over
Aren't
in
you
your life.
special?
That was not
Pulled
even in this
over?
country.
That
It
still
wasn't
counts.
even
That
in
still
this
counts
country.
as being
Aren't you
pulled over in
special,
your
Bill?
life.
I don't care.
Well,
The world pulled
well,
over
if you
is
can
pulled
explain
over.
it,
No
right
matter
now
where
in the
it
United
is.
States.
In the United States, in Europe,
I don't give a
in
Let me
Ru-
explain myself.
In Vietnam, in Guam, in Russia, in
Hawaii.
Poland,
In Croatia,
the Central African Republic.
in Korea.
in Rhodesia.
Madagascar,
Zimbabwe, South Africa,
We'll
Let me
get pulled
explain
over.
my story here. Let me explain my story.
Jordan.
I
Your
took-
story
hear
is
this.
absolute nonsense
It's so
because
stupid.
you
I
are
took.
a
I took.
hypocritical liar.
Shut the hell up.
No,
I
listen.
took. I took.
I want to hear what Mr. Never ever got pulled over in
over
his life
before.
yet
in
did.
the United States. In the United States.
It still counts in the life.
Shut the hell up.
Okay.
I took an illegal left turn on a place where I can only turn right, but I did not see the sign. So
Whose fault is
how
that?
did I? My fault for not seeing the sign. So I got pulled over, and I played the stupid American, being, "Oh, I don't know the fucking road signs," even though I was speaking to them in Polish. So
Yeah,
they-
but exactly. So how can you not read a road sign that's in Polish
I
or
just
not
said,
even
I
in
just
language?
say I don't drive here. I don't drive here. I don't know the road sign, and they just let me off. I didn't have to pay the fine. So
Why
it
would
was
you
just
speak
like-
How much
in
would
Polish?
the- how
If
much
you
would
speak
the-
English, there's more likely to
Because they're gonna just take me down to the station. They're like that.
Yeah,
They'll
that's-
just take me
yeah,
down.
that's how European
So
cops
I don't
work.
want to. I don't want to risk
Croatia,
going to
would-
jail.
Maybe,
No.
Maybe because
But-
Poland and Russia are a little bit more strict.
No, I'm not
than-
talking about Russia. I'm talking about in
Europe?
Switzerland. Because again, I'm a frequent traveler to the European Union in Switzerland.
What's up?
But-
What does the Poland siren sound like?
The Polish sounds.
We
Actually, let me pull up a clip.
We had
Jamie,
a-
pull that up. Jamie, pull that up. I think it's the same as America.
Yeah.
Polish police.
Well, no, there was a Polish
siren.
cop car at the parade.
Let me see.
That's what it sounds like? That sort of just sounds like
That sort of sounds
it's
like
a very average siren.
Yeah,
average
it's the same.
European
I mean,
siren.
it's nothing.
It's the same.
But
Yeah,
going
it's
back,
the same.
going
Nothing
going
crazy.
back to Europe. No, Europe has somewhat strict laws when being pulled over. Like if you're either caught speeding, they have every right to impound your vehicle right then and there. You will have no questions asked, no debate. Like your car will be put on a tow truck.
Doesn't Europe have like the Autobahn where
Yeah,
it's like
That's
the-
in Germany.
there's like
Yeah,
a minimum
Germany.
speed?
Yeah, but that's Germany, right?
Yeah.
And
Germany's
in
like
Germany,
very, I can tell Germany's very strict.
yeah. Well, no. Germany.
Germany.
Germany not really strict in the sense of you can go as fast as you want. It's more of if you kill someone.
Follow road.
Yeah,
road
exactly.
laws,
But if you kill someone on the autobahn because you're going 300, 400 kilometers an hour,
Type
then
RS6.
then you do go to jail. Even if you're a tourist, even if you don't live in the country or in the European Union or Europe in general, you will get put in jail because of laws, because of laws that prevent people from dying. But unlike in America, where you're technically allowed to leave a bar intoxicated as hell, get behind the car, kill
Yeah,
someone.
that's another thing. The blood alcohol limit in Europe compared to America, if you're over 21, it's 0.08 here.
If you're under 21, it's
it's
0.02.
0.02. And then in Poland and a lot of other European
Yeah.
countries, it's 0.02
Yeah,
of
Really?
legal age.
but also,
You cannot drink.
That's
Well,
that's
well,
interesting.
I'm
'cause
able
there-
to-
there's so much
but it's
killer
also-
about alcohol
but it's also
in
this.
Europe too.
But you can't drive on
But
it.
it's also
you can't
this.
drive drunk.
the alcohol law, the alcohol legal age in Europe, in majority of European
It's
countries,
18.
it's 18,
It's
16,
all
18.
16 is Germany for
But it's
beer.
also this. European dinners take about 6 to 7 hours
They
yes,
do.
yes.
I-
yeah,
to
actually,
finish.
yes.
To finish.
That's
And I'm
true.
being so serious, right? You start at 4 o'clock, you have one drink with your appetizer, and then like 6-ish rolls around. You get your main course. That takes about 2
I
hours.
wouldn't say it's 2 hours to get your main course. I'd say it's like closer to like
50 minutes.
yeah.
Yeah, but like I'm saying, like so 4 o'clock you sit down, you get like you look at the menu, get your aperitif as the French would say, which is like the drink during your appetizer, and then like I would say maybe like 5:45 ish. The main course rolls around. That usually takes a while because again, in Europe, it's very sociable to have a very long conversation while you're eating dinner about anything, politics, life, hiking,
Anything.
But again, that's why the U.S. and Europe are two completely different things because
communities and like overall
exactly. But
environments.
it's also
My name is Randy. I come from the South. I had 6 beers, but the officer doesn't know that, and I'm gonna get in my truck and drive.
That's like what they said in like in the 80s when they passed
Yeah.
anti-drunk driving
They
laws.
literally said
That's
it was
what
communist.
They said it was communist.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
bullshit.
Like
But it's drink
and drive.
McCarthyism,
But it's
red
also-
Wasn't
scare
like
crap
naturally
like lasted
accepted
into
in
the
in
80s.
like society will like naturally accept it back in the day, but now that we have like more research and like we can
Yeah, but
understand how much
it doesn't
of an
take
impact,
that
how
much
Yeah, but
research
like
to say
again,
drunk driving is bad.
but again,
You-
majority
you know what I'm trying to say.
majority of DUI statistics are college kids and older, right? Let's be so for real right now. College kids don't know their limits.
We had an accident.
We
like
had an
here.
accident literally like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
Like before
I-
we even entered the school, the college, there was literally an accident that spring, as some of these guys were graduating. There was an accident that killed, I think it was, like 4 or 5 actual students, and then an Uber driver because they were coming back from a bar or something or a club, and everyone died because
Except the drunk driver.
except the drunk driver,
That's
which
what
is
always happens.
is he in jail?
no,
He's not.
he's still enrolled here. He's still enrolled here. He's a junior.
Damn. Also, yeah.
Pretty good
No,
lawyer.
honestly, I can actually like relate to this because one night,
So you're admitting to drunk driving?
No. Not, I wasn't the drunk driver, but one night I went out to a bar with Nick, and then we got home at like 1:32 in the morning. This was freshman year. I went back to his dorm. We played a couple games of college football. I could tell Nick's getting tired. So like, all right, I'm gonna go home, man. Good night. I'll see you soon. Yada yada yada. On my way home, I cross the street and I'm about to go in my parking lot. I'm about to walk like past the parking lot of where right by
Of
my
Rock?
dorm. Yeah,
Yeah,
Rock
the
by dorm.
WSHU lot.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then the guy behind me just takes a look. He go like behind me. Thank God he looked back like that because he did save my life. He's like, "Yo, dude, watch out!" And I'm like, "Yo, wait, what?" And then I take a couple steps back. Some drunk driver, and it was pretty obvious he was like very intoxicated. You could tell like he
Swerving
just
and all.
swerved right in the lot. Like
No, but it's also
he saved my life.
that is
I-
why.
No, I'd be crossing the streets like whenever. Like,
Yeah, yeah,
like,
yeah.
I'd be looking out for cars.
Just like at 3 in the morning one night.
Yeah, no, but this is also why after that, Secretary upped their police association, and now they have a cop car sitting right there because of that.
Yeah, in that
Because-
church lot.
But it's also people do speed on Park Ave and Jefferson.
Yes.
That's why sometimes it's random, but there's also a undercover Connecticut State trooper that's sitting in that parking lot by the Merit.
That's very. That's.
But
like,
it's very rare.
very rare.
It's very rare. But the more common one is the cops that sit at North or the ones that sit
Or-
by the president's house.
Yeah, Dr. P.
But again, it's both ways of why they have a cop car there. One, because they don't want anything happening to the president, and they also want to prevent speeding and people dying from getting hit by a car or the shuttle. But yeah, do you think the Strudel drivers have been tested on their knowledge of the road, or do you think they were just hired because the school felt bad?
I mean, I think they're late all the time. It does.
They're only late when you need them.
Where did that come
No, here's the thing. They're not late all the time, but when you're running late, that's when they're late. They always like if
They
if
always
you
leave
do
early,
if
like
you
when you need
do
to be somewhere.
if you do your stuff right and you're like, you know what?
Yeah, but if you,
I'm gonna show up a half hour early. Right there, you show up a half hour. You're able to go to West, for example, half hour early. But like, oh no, I'm running late. Shuttle's not gonna come for another 5 minutes.
yeah, but
it
if it's
happens every time.
9:45 and I have an 11 at West, and the shuttle isn't even here yet, again, this year they
They
got
have
the
a new
traffic.
system. this year?
No, they increased the amount of shuttles only because they're redoing West.
Yeah.
But it's still the same. It's still awful last year. Like I had I had like a 3 o'clock at West, and I had a class before, but the professor before was an absolute dickhead. He would hold us until like, if class it's supposed to end at 2:45, he would hold us till 3. But
That's
I,
bogus. You
but
should
I-
have just left
but-
at 2:45.
Jefferson Ave is just a nightmare in general.
No,
Oh,
no,
yeah.
oh hell
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
obviously,
I hate that.
obviously.
I hate driving on that bitch.
No,
I hate driving on that bitch.
I'm sorry, but like, why do people not look when they pull out of either Shoe or Notre Dame? I'm sorry, but I've almost got into like 5 accidents because some head decided to pull out in their Nissan Altima, and I'm going at least 40 because I have no sense of speed or giving a.
Okay. Part of that's on you, but you make a good point.
No, but I'm just saying, like people in this world, like I was talking to Bish about this the other day. I think should honestly have monthly evaluations of driving time.
Yo. This draws us back to our conversation of
Stuff
know
we should
your
avoid
audience.
on the sub.
Know your
Stuff
audience.
we should avoid on the podcast.
know your audience, my guy.
So, so
Chill out, bro.
Change it. You guys have all been to Europe over the summer.
Yes.
I've only been to Europe once. In 7th grade, I went on a trip to England.
Ooh, how was it?
So that was when my father.
Is that how you met Matt?
No, actually, no. Matt and I went to high school together. Actually, we knew each other.
Matt's
longer.
from England, by the way, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm from, my dad's from Southampton, so.
Yeah.
how you
Well,
do
Matt was born and raised
Birmingham.
in the USA.
Birmingham.
Birmingham. London calling to the faraway towns. That's a terrible Joe Strummer accent. But I went to London. That my dad got like a bonus, so we were able to go for like a trip to London, and that's literally the only time I ever left the country. But that was a really fun time. I went to Abbey Road Studios. In
Yo,
Dude, you can't.
that's where the
That's name
Beatles
dropping,
recorded
name
all their
dropping.
music. The album Abbey Road, where they're walking across the street. So I remember that was like at the beginning of my music obsession. I was so obsessed with the Beatles. And I told my parents, I made them. It wasn't a part of their original plans, but I made them book like a rock and roll like tour, like a tour bus that goes around like sites in London, and that was that was really fun.
That's awesome. Yo, can I say something very unrelated? But
Yeah.
when you just described, I know what the Abbey Road album cover looks like,
Yeah.
but when you just described it, like with the people walking, I just imagined, like, I don't know why, but for some reason I just imagined like all 4 of our heads just pasted on the Beatles on the album cover.
That should be.
I don't know why that
podcast.
came to me, but I just thought I'd share
I
that
honestly
with you
think
guys.
we
just,
should create some custom art.
Yes.
Yes.
And
I would
just,
love
like,
that.
I'm saying, as a group, including everyone in our dorm, I think we should all create like a poster and just like,
Yes.
I'll
put
do
our
it.
heads together.
Yeah.
Sure.
Put our heads together. Yeah.
Literally
Because currently we have a wonderful photo wall sitting
Yeah.
in our common room. with
All
a very-
thanks to
with a-
Mr. Nicholas Bostico.
yes,
all his
very thank
camera
you.
work.
And Matt Butt, he's doing a good job
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
But I think we have a wonderful start. I think we could really do some good damage to that wall and create such a
As opposed to the
wonderful-
bad damage
Yeah,
you've already
yeah,
done to that
yeah.
wall.
But I think as a group we
$2 dartboard.
$1,400 renovations.
Yo, it wasn't me, I swear. It was the people from last year.
You know what we have to do? We have to make wall art of a dartboard and use that one.
I agree with that. But
Just
I,
paint the
I
dartboard
actually
on the
put
wall.
the
I like
dartboard
that.
back up.
like
but
that.
I think we have a good start of that photo wall. I think there this might sound a little controversial, but I think it's a little too much of Nick Bostico and not enough of everyone else.
Yeah. No,
yeah.
we should
Fair
we
And
should
I
all
know
send like our
Nick's-
phony pictures
Yeah.
to Nick, print them out.
He
Like-
tells us to do that, but
But no
like
one
that
does
picture
it.
with your jersey stain.
dude, no, we're not
Yes,
doing that.
we are
Yes.
putting that one
Not
up.
We're
on the
putting-
show, dude.
Yes,
we are putting
yes.
it. We're putting
Jersey stain.
Jersey stain. Jersey stain. Jersey stain. Jersey stain.
Jersey stain.
Jersey stain. The world needs to know.
Yeah.
What Blake has been up to.
Yeah. No, we also need to understand what Matt has been up to in his room when Raber's not around.
What do you see when you turn out the lights? I can't tell you, but I know it's
apparently,
mine.
Apparently.
Allegedly.
No, allegedly. Sorry,
They're saying.
allegedly. When they are in the room together, a lot happens. A lot happens.
A lot happens.
But from what we hear on our side, it is very, very graphic. And I'm
I mean,
trying
we
my
can't
best
hear
to,
from our side. We're so loud. According to
according to
Nemesis.
okay, to end the show,
These
to end the
mother.
I think we I think us here should discuss what in the was that today.
Dad,
Load is so goddamn bogus.
no, can I say
I
something?
think it's and I think it's
Sexual harassment.
sexism.
Can I say something?
Sexism, true.
No, can I say something? Can I say something? When I woke,
You
when
woke?
when I woke up this morning, I'm like, I only slept for like 4 hours because I'm
Yeah.
a college student, and
Yeah.
I had a
That's how it
class. Then I had another class at 11, and I'm like, man, both of my classes are done today. I'm so excited for this very day. I take a shower, and I shave, I put my contact lenses in, all that. Then I hear JP go like, yeah. Okay. No, so yeah, and then I found out about it, and I was just, like I was bummed, but I'm
Well,
not gonna let it ruin.
Sent it.
I'm not gonna let it ruin my day, because, I'm glad
right.
I can make.
It's not that important, but what is important? What do we have later today? We
Soccer.
have soccer.
Oh, we have soccer.
Oh yeah, Sergey's our owner.
I
and
am in
vice
the
manager.
manager of the Reapers.
And I am the head coach.
But we sort of coincide. We discuss game plan. I think we have a meeting at 8:45 tonight to discuss. No, we have the game is at 10. We have a team meeting at 9:45. But I think we have a coaches and head
We just have
management.
to basically the game plan for tonight is we just yell at the players.
No.
just-
I think we actually. Again, last week was a wonderful performance from the boys.
You guys win.
Sergey.
It was actually a 4-1 win, which is very amazing.
But I think
Really good.
I think we learned a lot.
No, you keep, sorry.
I think we learned a lot from last week's game and how to improve. I think we made a few sacrifices. We cut someone.
Wait, who did he cut? Oh.
And I think we had some positions.
Who did we cut?
I thought. But I think as a
Dude, he was terrible. He's just
dude, how do you let in that goal? How do you let in that goal?
Don't talk my boy though. He's
No,
so-
I
love
will say
Mauricio.
I'll give one
Piece of criticism.
one piece of criticism and one thing I applaud him for. He did catch the ball one time, like he
Yes,
caught the
yes.
ball, which is good. I
Yes.
applaud him for that. But I do criticize that he in the whole time I yelled to him probably
Yeah,
4 or 5 times, get your hands out of your pocket. He kept his hands in his pocket.
Meanwhile, this kid plays goalie in lacrosse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But soccer game tonight.
Soccer
and,
game tonight, I'm really
Yeah.
hyped.
Yeah.
Like
We'll update you on the results in the next
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah.
But this is Will Morgan,
Sergey Chakonia.
and Andrew Biss.
Blake Matisich.
and this has been Kicked Out, as well as our hosts, Nicholas Postigo and Matthew Butt. And that's it for today. That's it. Thank you, guys.